Alright, so boys, we're back with another video. I haven't done these videos in a long time, man. Haven't done these videos in a minute. Anyway, the moment a killer falls into the victim's trap. So this video has something to do with a lady who apparently they saying that she might have killed her husband. I know I've done plenty of these videos. I know some of y'all probably will never get married because of me, but it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. If I saved your life, let me know in the chat.
On May 17, 2019, two detectives were on their way to a home in Oceanside, just outside of New York City. They came bearing bad news.
Oopsie.
How you doing, ma'am?
This is Valerie Cincinnati, a highly decorated police officer who has spent the past 12 years with the NYPD. The clip you're watching is her apprehending a bank robber back in 2017.
Okay.
How you doing? I'm Detective Finnegan, Suffolk County Police Department. This is my partner, Detective Fandry.
Hi.
Is your husband Isaiah Carvalho?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if we come in for a minute?
Yeah.
How you doing,
Yeah.
sir? Is this family or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind having a seat for me, please?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that Isaiah was found dead this morning.
Are you kidding me?
We gotta see that
Valerie's
acting.
husband, 32-year-old Isaiah Carvalho, had been shot to death while sitting in the driver's seat of his car. He was parked in a marina parking lot.
Oh, this is Long Island. Oh shit, Long Island. Wow. Oh, you got Uniondale. Over here, got one of my favorite food spots called Wings and Things. Westbury, Freeport, Massapequa, Amityville. You know the movie The Amityville Horrors? That movie with the haunted house or whatnot? That happened over here. Babylon West Islip, Jones Beach, Fire Island. I've been to Fire Island one time. Had a dope ass time over there. Damn. So this happened in Long Island? Brookhaven. Over here by Mastic. Okay.
Lot 50 miles away in Shirley, New York.
Like, sure, like he's not at the hospital or something.
Alright, here comes the acting. Here comes the
Valerie,
acting.
you know we wouldn't show up and knock on anybody's door without being 100%, okay?
Let's see where the tears
Crime
at.
scene's there, the medical examiner's there.
Wait,
I know, I'm sorry.
I don't even believe you. Like,
I'm
what?
sorry.
Ooh. Why the face looks so dry, bro? And then she goes into, I don't think I believe you. Is it because you're having a hard time showing that you believe him? Is that what it is? Because you're having a hard time getting the waterworks to come out? That because it's so hard for you to actually put on a performance that's believable, that now you gotta like, you know what? Step two, I gotta say I don't think I believe him. That'll explain why I'm not like super like emotionally wet in the face. It's because I don't believe you yet. You trying to buy time?
It just like doesn't feel real right now to me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
though,
Like,
your
I
emotions
can't
don't feel
believe
real.
this. Like,
Your
I'm
emotions don't feel
not,
real,
like,
girl.
I can't believe this.
You are a cop?
Yes.
Where? In the city?
Yes. Oh my God.
I know this is a very difficult time, okay?
Yo, she's trying. She's trying so hard to get them. Look at that. She's trying. Yo, you ever try to force tears out, bro? The best way I do it is I gotta stare. I gotta dead ass just stare. I gotta just stare like this. Oh, see how my eyes is puffering now? If I stare long enough without blinking, you know? If I stare long enough without blinking, eyes get watery. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there we go. But if she do that, she'll look weird as hell, right? If she just starts staring into space like that. If she just starts staring into space like that, she probably look weird as hell, right? So but I don't know, maybe she have a different technique, but that technique is not working right now, cause she's trying her hardest, but that shit's just not coming out.
I know this is a very difficult time, okay? This is a very, very early ongoing investigation, okay? And as I'm sure you do understand, the more information we can get sooner, it's better for
Sit
your
down.
husband.
Yes, sit. I have a 5-year-old with him.
Ew, she's trying to make it seem like
5-year-old here.
I have a 5-year-old with him. No.
So you have maybe like a box of tissues you can bring for
There you get
this
something for
Cincinnati?
you.
She's trying to give
Like some
reasons
water?
as to why this is so bad for her.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you as like a cop.
She's trying to
but
give reasons as to
I
why
mean,
there's
I
no
don't
way
need
she
you to
could.
be a
She would have
cop
done
right
this.
now,
She would have been a part of
You
this.
can be a wife and a mother, okay? But I do need you to try to answer some of these questions. You don't know of anybody that would want to harm him? Anyone want to hurt your husband?
No.
Me?
Is there any like financial problems, no drugs, alcohol, gambling bets, anything like that?
I know. The only thing I know, but it's like
What?
I don't want to.
What? You
I
don't
don't
know?
like it.
Isaiah can't get in any trouble. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
sorry to
so
say it that way, but you can only help us help him and help your family.
Valerie tells the detectives that Isaiah works for the construction equipment company Caterpillar, but has a lucrative business on the side as a fireworks salesman. The detectives asked if
Okay.
any of Isaiah's customers might have been capable of a crime like this. Valerie could only think of one big-time client who Isaiah said was a bit shady, but couldn't imagine why there would be any bad blood.
And I mean like big time fireworks. And I know Isaiah sells it for him.
Okay,
Or
but
like delivers it for him or whatever.
has
That's
he,
the only
has he
thing.
ever mentioned, like, did he screw over a customer? Was someone mad at him because
No,
of the
no.
fireworks?
I feel like this isn't even real. I really do.
It's very real.
Yeah, unfortunately, we wouldn't be here if
He
it
sells
wasn't real.
fireworks on
Clearly,
the side?
Valerie was going through a roller coaster of emotions, devastated by her tragic loss. The first time Valerie laid eyes on Isaiah was back in 2010. She was a single mom working at the 106th Precinct in Queens. At this job, she specialized in helping victims trapped in abusive relationships as part of the domestic...
Isn't that ironic? She's been helping people in domestic violence, which is like violence against your family, you know, in your home, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. And I mean, now the title of this video says the moment a killer falls into a victim's trap. I'm just assuming it's her. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it's the wife that killed her husband. And a lot of these videos, that's the case, or the husband killing the wife. But how you do this? How you work in this, and then possibly be the one that get involved into what you're normally trying to stop yourself?
Violence unit. One of her colleagues was Isaiah's stepfather, Patrick Roach, who had been with the police department for 27 years. She saw a picture of Isaiah on Patrick's desk and asked who it was. She then asked whether or not he was single. Patrick then set Isaiah and Valerie up on a date, and the rest is history. 4 years later, they were married, and not long after, they had a son. They named him Sal. However, Valerie's zest for life with Isaiah slowly faded. Over the next 5 years, her eyes began to wander, and everything changed when she met this man. This is
man.
John DeRuba. In many ways, John was a jack of all trades. He made money by flipping houses, running a tattoo parlor, acting, owning a bakery, and even writing his own cookbook called Shut Up and Eat. But perhaps the most fascinating thing on his resume was his job as head of security for the glam rock band Trickster back in the 90s, or the short time that he acted as a personal bodyguard for late comedian Sam Kinison. But by January of 2017, John's glory days were over. He was now a divorced single dad to his 14-year-old daughter. But things were about to change. He was walking down the street when Valerie pulled up in her police cruiser simply to flirt with him. She told him that she was unhappily married. John wanted to stay in touch, so Valerie told him,
I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry that I keep bringing y'all these videos. I don't do it on purpose. I'm sorry if you don't believe in love anymore. I'm sorry. It wasn't my intentions. Alright? Hope you find it in your hearts to believe me, if you still have a heart.
to follow her on her Instagram at Homicide Hands.
To forgive
Over
me.
the following months, messages turned into meetups, and the two secret lovers were constantly sneaking around, seeing each other behind Isaiah's back. Even when Valerie and Isaiah went away for a vacation, Valerie was sending John pictures in her bikini and drawing his name in the sand. Things quickly became even more serious, to the point that John even met Valerie's children. But when they asked what his name was, Valerie told them his name was Mary. John initially felt guilty for coming between their marriage, but Valerie told him that Isaiah...
She told the kids that his name was Mary. Why are you treating your kids like a cell phone? It's like putting his name as Mary in your cell phone. That way, if your husband happens to see him call, Mary pops up. It's like, oh, it must be some lady. I don't know. I don't have to worry about that. It's just some girl calling my wife. If the kids accidentally brings up Mary, he's not gonna think twice of it. Like Mary must be some lady they probably met that came around with my wife. They probably met it in the street somewhere. Now they're gonna say Mary, he did this or he said. Remember when Mary said this? He's so funny. Where's Mary, mom? He's so funny. But even then, he'll probably think, my kids, they're young. They may have mistaken. He said he instead of she. She's treating her kids like a damn cell phone. Mary? That's crazy, bro.
Was controlling and abusive, and she was going to get a divorce as soon as possible. This made John feel as if fate had brought them together and that he could be Valerie's knight in shining armor. 7 months into
Wait, what's she saying?
Was Mary. John initially felt guilty for coming between their marriage, but Valerie told him that Isaiah was controlling and abusive, and
Oh my god, so the dude was kind of like, I don't know about this, I don't really want to, kind of like a good guy in a sense, like, I don't really feel that comfortable, like, after I met your kids, I'm like, yo, you got 2 beautiful kids, you have a husband, you're not happy, but you're still married, like, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. And what she does, she talks him out of, like, freaking out about it. And she probably said, oh, we're about to get divorced, we're on our way to get divorced, but does the husband know that? Does the husband know that, though?
she was going to get a divorce as soon as possible. This made John feel as if fate had brought them together and that he could be Valerie's knight in shining armor. 7 months into their affair, on July 12th, 2017, John was picking Valerie up from her house since Isaiah was supposed to be at his mother's house.
Oh, I really hope, I know I'm pausing a lot, I'm sorry. I really hope that the new guy that she's sneaking around with, I hope he is not involved with the husband getting killed. I really hope not, bro. I really hope not, bro. Bro. I really hope he's not involved, bro. I hope whatever she did has nothing to do with him, and he's just like finding out on the side just like everybody else. Because I'm tired of seeing guys throwing their lives away over some loser, bro. I'm tired of seeing it, bro.
House for the day. However, when he arrived, Isaiah's vehicle was still in the driveway. Because of this, John decided to park a few houses up the street and text Valerie asking what was going on. As he waited for a response, 2 police cruisers arrived. Multiple officers went into the house, and when they came back out, Isaiah was with them, in handcuffs. John was eventually able to ask Valerie what happened. Apparently, she was arguing with Isaiah when he smacked her phone out of her hand. The same story she told police. Isaiah ultimately pled guilty for disorderly conduct. He then moved out of the house and filed for divorce. And with Isaiah out of the...
They arrest him because she said that he smacked the phone out of her hand. You know, people be exaggerating too. They be exaggerating. He could have probably been reaching for the phone. Maybe he just like did one of these. Like maybe she was on him and probably was just moving her hand like get off me, don't touch me. And maybe the phone fell and cracked maybe, and she probably used that as a reason. Smack the phone out of your hand. That's being arrested. You got arrested for that? What are we talking about?
Picture, John stepped in as the provider, and then some. He spent an exorbitant amount of money on Valerie for things like vehicle repairs, jewelry, clothes for her and her kids, and so on. But John may have spoiled Valerie a bit too much.
Wait. So he stepped in as soon as dude left the house and started filing. The divorce was even final.
For things like vehicle repairs, he then moved out of the house and filed for divorce. And with Isaiah out of the picture, John stepped in as the provider, and then some. He spent an exorbitant amount of money on Valerie for things like vehicle repairs, jewelry, clothes for her and her kids, and so on. But John may have spoiled Valerie a bit too much because her behavior suddenly began to change.
What?
Anytime John would spend money on someone else, including his own daughter, Valerie would get jealous. This jealousy escalated from small faces of disapproval to scolding to full-on berating him. And it didn't end there. On one occasion, John received a harmless text from his daughter. When Valerie heard the notification go off, she asked John who he was texting. He brushed it off and said it was probably a marketing email. But Valerie could sense that he was lying, so she reached into her...
Why would you be lying about your daughter texting you? You have a teenage daughter, 14, 15-year-old daughter. Why would you be lying to your new girl about your daughter texting you? That's a weird thing to lie about, and that's a weird thing for her to be upset about.
Duffel bag and pulled out her gun. She pointed it
Wait,
directly.
what?
Asked John who he was texting. He brushed it off and said it was probably a marketing email. But Valerie could sense that he was lying, so she reached into her duffel bag and pulled out her gun. She pointed it directly at John's head and said, "If you ever lie to me again, I'll blow your head off."
Now, see, this is why I don't care about moving to them states where women have guns, have access to guns, because I don't have a problem with guns. I have a problem with who have access to guns. And I don't want no emotionally unstable people being able to have access to guns. And not all women are emotionally unstable. But most of y'all goddamn are. Most of y'all goddamn are, bro. And I have plenty of experience. Most of y'all are for sure. Not all of them. I've seen some real level-headed women in my life. But most of y'all outnumber the ones that are level-headed. Most of y'all are not level-headed. And I don't want the ones that are not level-headed having access to guns. Because then you have dumb shit like this happening. Like, what was that? I'll blow your head off? Like, what are we talking about?
Directly following this incident, John contacted the NYPD and reported the issue. Since this was also her workplace, her superior confiscated her firearm and placed her on modified duty for the time being. John was also granted a no-contact restraining order, which meant Valerie had to maintain a distance of 500 feet away from him at all times.
So that's it? The relationship is over? All that shit got your husband out the way. Now he's divorcing you. The new nigga, he's like, wait a minute, you put a gun at me because my daughter called me? My daughter texted me and you put a gun at me? Because I lied about my daughter texting me? Like, shit, I lied about my daughter texting me because if anybody texts me, you have a problem with it. But you shouldn't be lying about your daughter texting you. That's kind of crazy. So now she scared him away? So now she's a single mom? 2 kids?
Since she was not allowed to contact John.
Oh, you know, I could already tell where this is going. We're not even halfway through. I bet you, because they haven't mentioned anything about the husband. I bet you the husband's probably going to try to file for custody now. Because of this, maybe because of this, I don't know, maybe because of this incident, or just in general. He might file for custody, just in general. But who knows, this incident might help. Because this makes her look unstable. The hell you pointing guns at people, threatening them in your household. So the husband, he might file for custody, and she might get afraid that he might win, and that might cause her to try to basically kill him. I haven't seen this video before. I'm just going off of like previous videos that I've seen. Like, they all be ending the same way, I swear.
Or his daughter whatsoever. This marked the end of Valerie and John's relationship. John could finally move on from this fiasco. However, the heart wants what it wants, and despite everything that had happened, John's heart still wanted Valerie. He initially fought this feeling, but ultimately did a 180. He dropped the restraining order and the two reconciled. They decided...
Come on, no, bro. No. Bro, she pointed a gun at you, bro. She pointed a gun at you. You lying to her about your daughter texting you, bro. This is not what you want. See what happens when niggas get lonely? They get a little bit lonely, whatever. And I get it. When you older, it might be harder to find something. When you're older, maybe. To find something real, I guess. But, bro, this is real dangerous what you're getting into, bro. This ain't real love. This is real dangerous. You only coming back because of scarcity. You have the scarcity mindset. You feel like you're not going to find nobody better. But, bro, you putting your life in danger for what? Because you can't convince yourself that you can find somebody better? Come on, bro. I hate to see it.
to give their relationship one last shot. Surprisingly, things
One last shot, right? Is that pun intended? Wait, who got killed? Was it him or the husband? Now I don't know who got killed. Oh, no. The husband got killed. The husband got killed. They said in the beginning.
actually seemed to work out well for the couple. So well that by the end of 2018, John had moved in with Valerie and her kids. The only catch was that John's daughter wasn't allowed to move in with them.
Wow. Yo, that's dirty, bro. Now, If the daughter doesn't live with him already, that's fine. Kind of fine, because it's like your daughter doesn't live with you now, so why would she live with you with us? But if the daughter was already living with him and he moves in with her without his daughter, where does his daughter go? How old is his daughter at this time? And what's the issue with the daughter? What, he doesn't want, she doesn't want a teenage daughter living with her? They beefing? I don't like the way this is going, bro. I don't like the way you moving, bro. I don't like the way you moving, bro. You was doing too well in the beginning, and now you just simping your life away, bro.
Convinced John to have his daughter move in with her friends who lived nearby. Then, one day at work, an
That's
inmate that
crazy.
Valerie was transporting attempted to assault her, nearly breaking her shoulder in the process. She underwent surgery, and then John took care of her while she was bedridden for several weeks. During this time, Valerie's mental health quickly began deteriorating. On top of powerful painkillers, she also began taking a plethora of psychiatric drugs. Her jealousy regarding John's daughter was as intense as ever. She was
Why are you jealous of his daughter? What the fuck? I don't understand this. I do not understand this. How are you jealous of somebody's daughter, bro? What are we talking about? If it was like his baby mama, like his ex-wife, like the mother of his daughter, like I guess that makes way more sense. But you jealous of the daughter? How are you jealous of the daughter? Bro, what are we talking about?
constantly stalking her social media and even told John to cover up a tattoo of his daughter's name. John was so blinded by
Nah, this is fucking crazy, bro. Nah, this bitch is crazy, bro. What are we talking about? Nah, this bitch is crazy, bro. She's crazy, bro. And then he moved in with her. Guys, let me give you guys some advice. Don't ever move into a woman's house. Do not ever move into a woman's house. If you're gonna live with a woman, move. Either she moves into your house or y'all move somewhere neutral, somewhere new, where it's new for both of y'all. Because if you move into her house, I'm sure the first month or two, you might feel like, she might feel like, oh, she might be nice and cool and patient with you because you're learning how to do things at her house, learning where everything is, learning how to treat the house. But at the end of the day, eventually, it's going to settle back in that, hey, at the end of the day, this is my house. That's what she's going to think. She's going to keep referring to her house because you're going to come in there, you're going to be changing shit. She'll tell you, oh, no, we don't put that there. The towels go here. No, you don't put that there. That goes over here. Hey, don't leave the dishes over here. I put the dishes up here. This is how I had it for the past 10 years. This is my routine for the past decade. This is how it's always going to be. This is how, over here in the pantry, the rice and the pasta goes on this side. The bread and the cereal goes up here. And this is how things have been for the past decade that I've been living here. No, we're not changing things. These are the silverware. This silverware up here, we don't use these utensils. This does not get touched. You can use these over. Bro, it's not your house, bro. It's not your house. Do not move in with a female. No, I know. Let me rephrase that. Do not move into a female's home, guys. Do not move into her home. And girls, it might be the same for some guys, maybe. For some guys, it might be the same. If you want to feel like this is your place, y'all find a new place and y'all move in there. But I know more so than not, if you move into a female's home, you're going to have a hard time feeling like it's your home because it's her home, bro. And she's going to always have that feeling, bro. I'm just letting you know. I had this from experience. I experienced it before. I've seen other people experience. You got to get a new place with her, bro. That's why she have all these damn rules. She has all these rules because, hey, you can come in here, but your daughter can't come here. If you want your daughter to move in and you can't, and she's telling you no, then it's not your home. If she was moving into his house, she can't say that. You know what I mean? So, don't move into somebody else's home if you want it to be your home too.
love that he agreed. But things really went south when she learned that her ex, Isaiah,
And he agreed. He actually covered up the tattoo of his daughter. That's crazy, bro. He covered it up. So apparently, I guess this is it. He has his mom tattooed on him. So mom is okay, but his daughter's name is not. It's fucking ridiculous.
But things really went south when she learned that her ex, Isaiah, might be entitled to a large portion of her police pension following their divorce. Apparently, this caused Valerie to snap.
Oh, the police pension, the money. I thought it was gonna be like a custody battle, but it's money. Okay, okay.
Valerie asked John if he knew anybody who would be willing to kill not only Isaiah, but John's own daughter as well.
What? Wait, did I hear that right? Wait, did she ask? Because this is John, right? Did she ask him if he knew anybody that would kill her husband and John's own daughter? What type of relationship does he have with his daughter? What type of relationship does he have with his daughter that she even feels comfortable to ask him something like that? What are we talking about?
Following their divorce. Apparently, this caused Valerie to snap. Valerie asked John if he knew anybody who would be willing to kill not only Isaiah, but John's own daughter as well. John acted like he was cooperating with her wishes and gave her multiple chances to back out, but Valerie was determined to get the job done. So, John had no choice but to contact the authorities, and the FBI...
Oh, I'm about to say. I thought he was about to say, oh, John had no choice but to basically do what she say. Like, I'm about to say, no way, bro. Alright, so he told the police. Alright, let's see what happens.
FBI was put on the case. In order to confirm what John was telling them, they had him wear an audio recording device to record his conversations with Valerie. John continued to play his role as the loyal boy.
Ooh, what if the husband didn't die? Hold up. Oh shit! I misread this title. It says the moment a killer falls into the victim's trap. I'm thinking a victim falls into the killer's trap. What if the husband didn't die? The moment a killer falls into the victim's trap. I know we're like half an hour into this, and I'm now realizing the moment a killer falls into the victim's trap, the victim is supposed to be the husband. What if because John told the police, what if they just came to her? Well, what if they planned out somebody to kill the husband, but it was like fake? And then the cops came to tell her that the husband got killed to see how she would react. Because they probably had all the evidence of her setting up basically an assassination, basically. Oh, okay.
Friend and willing accomplice. He was so dedicated. In order to confirm what John was telling them, they had him wear an audio recording device to record his conversations with Valerie. John continued to play his role as the loyal boyfriend and willing accomplice. He was so dedicated that he and Valerie even got matching tattoos that said, "Till death." John then pretended that he found their killer for hire, and although Valerie was growing impatient over the following weeks, he assured her that the wheels were turning and he was actively getting updates from the hitman.
Well, last Sunday he scoped it out. He went down there. He searched where they were. He found where they were. He searched where Isaiah was, and he was looking for them. That's what
He does sound like a Long Islander, bro. He does sound like a guy from Long Island, bro. He does, bro. He sounds like a guy from Long Island, man.
he did. Like, what do you want me to do?
One of those Italians.
Do whatever you want.
John kept up the act like his life.
She said what?
And he was looking for them. That's what he did.
So basically, he said that the damn hitman scoped out the area.
What? He searched where Isaiah was, and he was looking for them. That's what he did. Like, what do you want me to do?
I don't give a. Do whatever you want.
John kept up the act.
Damn, that's a cold lady, bro. How can you plan to spend the rest of your life with somebody who's willing to do that to their ex-husband and your daughter? What makes you think they won't do it to you? If you see signs like that, son, these signs are too red, bro. You gotta get out that situation and definitely report it.
Act like his life depended on it, repeatedly expressing his concerns about the logistics of the plan and how they might end up seeming suspicious. Valerie, however, didn't seem to be concerned.
I think Isaiah and I think it's very suspicious. On one weekend, they're both dead.
Okay, so take care of yours, and then wait a month.
Wait. What you said? I think Isaiah and I guess that's his daughter's name, I'm assuming. I think it's very suspicious on one effing weekend. They're both dead. Okay.
Suspicious. On one weekend, they're both dead.
Okay.
Okay, so take care of yours and then wait a month. Okay. Oh, no, I get what he's saying. He's saying that if we kill both of them in the same day, in the same weekend, that's going to be very suspicious that both of them die the same weekend because they're both going to be connected to you. Because one is your husband, and the other one is the daughter of a guy that you're seeing. So that's gonna be very suspicious. Now he's right. He's right. And then she just says, "Okay, so take care of yours, and then wait a month." So what's yours? Like his daughter? Yo, this bitch is cold, bro. She is cold.
So take care of yours, and then wait a month.
Take care of my daughter this weekend, kill her this weekend, and then wait a month for him. Like, well, like what do you?
Yeah, or a week. What do you want me to tell you?
Eventually,
That's cold, bro. That's cold. That's a woman from Long Island, bro. Long Island, New York. That's crazy.
posing as the hitman, the
And that's a cop too. She's a police officer. That is a police officer talking like that.
FBI texted John saying that the hit was set to happen soon.
What do you want to talk about, Colin? What do you want to talk about?
A text message from the night. They believe in.
Oh, a text message saying what?
I got a text message from the, what you said? I got a text message from the guy. Can we put these inside?
They believe in.
Oh, a text message saying what?
This weekend.
So let me see it.
No,
He texted me earlier. I erased it. I don't want to keep it on my phone.
you know, yeah, erased it. I don't want to keep it on my phone. Listen, I'm really.
Yeah, listen, I'm really stressed out about this. Stop.
Stop. You're like.
You're really stressed
You're really stressed out about this.
out about this?
Yeah.
Every week it's gonna happen. Nothing
Every week it's been happening. Nothing's effing happening.
happens.
It's gonna happen this weekend. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen
Good.
this weekend.
With the hit right around
And then she says, good. Bro, if this is really about her pension, that's crazy, bro. It's what things that money do, bro. Money have you becoming like the type of person that has no sense of care of human life, bro. It's crazy.
the corner, the couple hashed out how they wanted the hits to happen. They started by discussing the order in which they would be killed.
Yeah, what's your sentence?
Who do you want to go first? They or her?
Why are you asking me?
She doesn't care. He said, why are you asking me? Who do you want to go first? I don't think, but this is her plan, right? This is her idea. I don't think he cares who goes. But he has to have a really fucked up relationship with his daughter for him to even have that be on the table. I don't understand where his daughter comes in on this and why she has to go. The husband, I get her motivation for that. I don't understand the motivation for the daughter. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Who do you want to go first?
Never mind.
Okay. Who doesn't mind?
Then it's right. And it's gonna happen. And I'm really pissed off.
With Isaiah being the first target, they decided to make it seem like his death was somehow tied to his fireworks business.
Killed over fireworks? Well, money.
No, the money that you have from selling them.
So like somebody robbed them?
Exactly.
Well, how much money did he carry?
Thousands.
But that's not until July.
No, it's now. Starts in the beginning of May, actually. It goes all through May, all through June.
And he had thousands of dollars.
So he has a side hustle where he sells fireworks for people who want to use them on 4th of July. I'm guessing it's illegal. I guess that makes sense. Because in my neighborhood, niggas be having fireworks blasted right outside my damn window. I be hearing that shit like a whole week and a half before 4th of July kicks in. All right, and he has thousands of dollars on him.
Yeah, he does.
So it looks like a robbery then. One bad.
They then brainstormed how John's daughter would be killed. Valerie did not mince her words.
What do you think? Or what about how she doesn't sell fireworks?
No, she's just a whore.
Damn. I thought she was like 14, 15 years old. What are we talking about?
So how would that be done? He doesn't want to go by school.
Run her the over. How about that?
He doesn't want to go by her school, and she says run her over. How about that?
You run her over?
As damning as these recordings were, detectives wanted to milk John's Oscar-level acting abilities for any evidence they could get.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, he is doing a good ass job because he actually sounds like somebody who's stressed and just doesn't know what to do in this situation.
On the morning of May 17th, 2019, the FBI asked John to meet them in a discreet nearby area. When John arrived, the detectives provided him with a jacket and asked him to put it on. The jacket was equipped with a hidden camera.
This is Special Agent G with FBI. The date is May 17th, 2019. I'm going to be conducting a...
Wait, what year?
17th, 2019.
2019? This is 2009. This was 6.5 years ago.
I'm going to be conducting a consensually monitored conversation between himself and Valerie Cincinnati.
They then told John to go about his day like any other, act natural, and be prepared for something big. He took this advice and started his day by heading back to Valerie's house, where he helped Sal get ready for school.
That's a tattoo until death.
Time we get you in the car, time we get you over there.
On the drive there, John became overwhelmed with emotion, trying his best not to worry Sal.
You crying?
No. I'm not. I'm just happy.
John gave Sal one.
What the hell was he crying for? Oh, I think oh yeah, I forgot. He cares about her. He's still in love with her. He just doesn't like that she's trying to kill his daughter and her ex-husband, but he still cares and is in love with her. And he's crying because he's setting her up right now, and he's giving her chances to basically, I guess, change her mind, and she's not. And he's over here crying over this bitch. That's crazy, bro.
Trying his best not to worry Sal.
You crying?
No. I'm not. I'm just happy.
John gave Sal one last hug, unsure if he would ever see him again.
Oh, Sal, that's the boy? Okay. Wait, why would he say he's unsure he'll ever see him again? I don't understand that. Why would he think he'll never... Oh, because if the mom goes to jail... Oh, yeah, because if the mom goes to jail, the kids will go to the husband. And the husband is not going to care about this new guy's relationship with the kids. Like, nah, bro. My wife was cheating on me with you. Why would I have you come around and see my kids? Because you built a little relationship with them while my wife was cheating on me with you. So I can see that. I can see that.
I love you.
On the way back to Valerie's, John sent a voice message to his daughter.
Daddy loves you. I'll be coming for you soon. We'll be together forever.
What?
I love you and I'm sorry. Just be careful and be safe. Watch your surroundings, please. I love you.
John made it home.
Watch your surroundings? What? I mean, is he thinking that maybe that this lady, that she'll probably have a backup plan to go kill his daughter? I don't know. This whole shit is messy, bro.
Home, where Valerie was sitting in the kitchen lurking his daughter's social media.
Tonight's Friday. That's when she leaves, every Friday. To go to Queens every Friday.
She's stalking her.
Yeah, so how do you know where she is? How do you
That's
know?
how I know.
How do
She
you-
posted all over the internet. That's how I know.
Their conversation was cut short by some unexpected visitors, finally bringing us back to the body cam footage at the beginning of this video.
Who's that? Landscaper?
How you doing? I'm Detective Finnegan, Suffolk County Police Department. This is my partner, Detective Fandry.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it okay if we come in for a minute? I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that Isaiah was found dead this morning.
Are you kidding me?
This is a very, very early, ongoing investigation.
I feel like this isn't even real.
Oh, now we got here. We're back.
It's very real.
Yeah, unfortunately, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't real.
The detectives then leave the premises.
All right, thank you. Again, you have our condolences.
Yo, wait. I wonder, have they contacted the husband? They had to have contacted him, right? At some point. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe not to like, maybe they wouldn't because they don't want him to maybe blow their cover, blow their investigation. But maybe they have somebody keeping an eye on him, right? At the very least. Because if they're gonna tell her that hey, he's dead, they gotta make sure that he's not gonna be showing up to their house or calling her during this process, right? To mess it up.
But John's hidden camera is still recording inside the house.
Well, I guess they're both gone. Nobody's gonna get in touch with me. She's gone. Now what? What do we do now?
He said they're both gone?
No. No.
Although Valerie got what she asked for, it seemed that she was having some regrets.
I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm gonna go to hell and my son's gonna hate me. Oh, God.
So now what?
I don't know. I don't know. My family's all gonna blame me.
How's they gonna blame you? You have an alibi. We're home. What the? Good.
Your text
I do delete my texts.
from me. What?
He just texted me.
John opened the text message from the hitman and discovered that it wasn't actually a text. It was a picture of Isaiah's car, taken directly following the shooting. Inside the vehicle, they could see Isaiah hunched over.
Why would
Oh, okay. They contacted Isaiah. They contacted him because clearly he's acting, right? So they got him hunched over in the car to make it look like he actually got. Oh, okay. So they got in contact with him. Why would he fucking text you that? I mean, that's a lie. That's a good question. Why would he fucking text you that? I mean, you might. Well, I don't know. Did they discuss how they would know for sure that it happened? I don't know. Have they ever discussed with the hitman? Hey, this is how you're gonna let me know that it happened, or am I just gonna find out on the news or some shit?
he text you that? Is he stupid?
What Valerie didn't know was that earlier that day, the FBI met with Isaiah and told him that Valerie had tried to put a hit on him.
Nice.
Told me we don't know how to tell you this, but your wife put a hit out on you. I was shocked. I'm completely appalled.
The detectives weren't just...
I'm shocked too, cause like, other than apparently the cell phone falling out of her hand, they're saying that he smacked it out of her hand. But even if he did smack a cell phone out of her hand, he didn't smack her. So it seems like there wasn't no case of domestic violence. You gonna try to kill this guy because of the pension? Because of the money situation? That's crazy, bro.
there to talk. They needed Isaiah to help them with something.
They're like, we need your help. We're going to need you to do something for us in order to further our investigation.
Hell
The
yeah.
plan was that they were going to fake Isaiah's death and take pictures of it.
They had me sit in my car. They put glass on the floor and all over me and had me hunch over into the passenger seat.
It seemed that this mise-en-scène was enough to fool Valerie. Upon viewing the photo, paranoia and panic immediately set in.
Oh my God. Who the glass?
Why would he text you that?
I don't know, I'm gonna erase it quick.
It doesn't matter. Are you dumb?
I'm just gonna...
Oh, remember, she's a cop. She's a cop. Now, we've been watching a lot of these shows, a lot of these type of videos. If you've been following my channel, even if you erase a text message, erase pictures, they can still recover those deleted messages and pictures off of your phone. All they need is access to your phone. And you might think, okay, well, they have an alibi, so they're not going to be looked at as culprits. Listen, if a guy dies, the first person they're looking for is who did he have like the most intimate interactions with. Whether it's anger, love, whatever. They're going to go to his ex-wife first. They're looking for whoever has the best reasoning. Okay, he was married. He's in the middle of getting a divorce. Ooh, we got to talk to the ex-wife. Who is he divorcing? We got to talk to her. What reasons could she have to maybe want him gone? Is it a custody battle? Is it life insurance? Is it some type of alimony from the split of the divorce? What is he getting out of the divorce? What is he getting out of the divorce? Pension? Wait, he's liable to receiving pensions from her, receiving some of her pension money. Ooh, she's not gonna like that. You know what? We gotta figure out. We gotta figure out what's going on her phone. You know what I mean? Has she been talking to anybody that could be leading to this? And they're gonna take her phone and they're gonna basically put that shit on a machine. It's gonna extract all the data, even stuff that she had deleted, and they're gonna get access to all that. So she probably knows that as a police officer herself.
Erase everything. I'm gonna throw the phone away.
It'll show that
You're gonna throw the phone away?
he sent you this. Are you kidding me? I said.
See, she knows. I said 10 days. They could subpoena messages. Ooh, see, she knows.
10 days they could subpoena messages.
They're not gonna find him. They're not gonna find him. How are they gonna find him? How are they gonna find him? I gotta
They're
erase it
going
away.
to these in text, you dumbass. They can subpoena these photos.
Suddenly, there was another knock at the door.
FBI, put your hands up. Up. Keep your hands up, stand up.
FBI agents poured through the front door, and both
I wonder if there was like listening to that live. I wonder if they was able to listen to that little conversation we just heard. If they was able to listen to that shit live, it's like, all right, boom, we got her. That's enough. I think we got enough. Let's go.
Valerie and John were put in handcuffs. Valerie was escorted out of the front entrance while John was taken out the back. Following her arrest, Valerie's house was thoroughly searched by authorities. She was booked into a federal detention center in Brooklyn, where eventually everything was revealed to her. It wasn't long before the media caught wind of Valerie's arrest. The story spread like wildfire.
A murder-for-hire plot involving a former NYPD officer. Former officer Valerie Cincinnati.
Valerie Cincinnati.
Valerie Cincinnati.
Valerie Cincinnati.
She was facing 2 murder-for-hire charges and 1 obstruction of justice charge. Valerie pled not guilty.
Everybody needs to afford this woman the presumption of innocence and wait a short while. Our investigation is already bearing fruit. This has taken a tremendous toll on an innocent woman. She misses her children. By all accounts, she's a wonderful mother.
While all of this was taking place, Isaiah and Valerie also continued navigating the divorce process.
Cincinnati appeared today at a divorce court hearing with the estranged husband she's accused of trying to have killed. During that hearing, Isaiah Carvalho was given temporary custody of their 5-year-old son. An investigation by child...
Did they say temporary custody?
5-year-old son to have killed. During that hearing, Isaiah Carvalho was given temporary custody of...
It's that shit I be talking about, bro. She is shown to be setting him up to get murdered, and a teenage girl. She's setting him and a teenage girl up to get murdered. And he's the father of the child. And he's only getting temporary custody. See how they treat dads, bro? You see how they treat dads? How they treat men, bro? This is part of the reason why there's less people having kids these days. Is because the men don't see a fair system that's in place to protect them from the women that they decide to have kids with. Look at the situation right here. There's no reason why they should be saying temporary custody. No. As far as like custody in general, it shouldn't be like, oh, they granted him. Like, bro, she's in jail right now. Give the kids to the dad. It shouldn't be no like, oh, we gotta put this in court. She's not around to take care of the kids. Just give them to the dad, and I guess whenever she comes back out, they can start sharing again. But it sounds like that they go through a whole system just for them to get temporary custody. But automatically she gets full custody automatically, right? That's crazy, bro.
Their 5-year-old son. An investigation by Child Protective Services was also ordered. Cincinnati and her estranged husband's attorney spoke quickly after the hearing.
And that just goes to show what I've been saying in the past. Now, I'm going to stop pausing because it's almost done. But it's like if you and your wife split up and both of y'all are both good people, and there's no issues, you're not breaking the law, you're not doing drugs, you both have nice homes. Like, I swear, like, it feels like 100% of the time that the wife is going to have full custody for the most part. Basically, the kids are going to be living there, and then the dad's going to see them either every other weekend, or maybe at the very most, it'll be split down the middle. But it'll never be the situation where it's like the other way around, where the dad has the majority. Like, in order for the dad to have the majority, for most cases I've seen, the wife got to really be fucking up. She has to really be fucking up. Like, she got to be a drug addict. She got to be putting the kids in danger. She got to be doing some crazy shit in order for the dad to get what the wife normally gets. I see it all the time. It's crazy. I don't know how that's fair.
I'll be acquitted because I did not do this. Isaiah's just concerned about his son, and he's just very thankful, as always, to law enforcement. They've been wonderful with him, protecting him.
While Valerie and Isaiah soaked up the limelight, Valerie's family mostly stayed clear of it. But there was one run-in with the media where her father made his stance clear.
I guarantee you my daughter is innocent of this. We'll come out in court. This guy that she's involved with is a wacko psycho.
Despite the overwhelming evidence against Valerie, the defense was steadfast in maintaining her innocence. They believed that there was zero evidence that proved Valerie had paid John $7,000 with the intention of having someone killed, and that the statements she made on the recordings were nothing but fantasies. These fantasies didn't reflect her true character or her intentions, but were merely caused by the many medications affecting her mental health. They also felt that John was the true instigator when it came to the murder-for-hire plot. He wouldn't stop bringing it up, constantly pressuring Valerie for her input.
Yeah, because the FBI told him to bring it up because we need to get her to verbally, basically snitch on herself. We need her to verbally say that she wants this to happen, that she's pushing for this to happen. She never just said, hey, John, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to do this. Don't worry about it. She was just saying, I don't care. Let's do it. Do it on this day. She was trying to make it happen.
What do you want to talk about, Colin? What do you want to talk about?
Who do you want to go first? They or her?
Why are you asking me?
What do you want me to do?
I don't give a... Do whatever you want.
They also found it significant that after learning that Isaiah had been killed, Valerie wasn't relieved. Rather, she showed signs of regret when the police weren't there.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna go to hell and my son's gonna hate me.
She even explicitly says that she thought it was never going to happen.
Oh, you knew this was going to happen. What do you want me to do?
I didn't believe you. I never believe you. You lied about everything. I really can't believe it. Like, I thought you were home.
The defense also found it peculiar that when Valerie allegedly paid John to hire a hitman, he waited several months before contacting the authorities. Valerie gave him the money in February, but John didn't contact the authorities until months later, in May. Was John really the innocent one in this situation? If this case went to trial, the defense planned to pose this same question to the jury. However, there would be no need, because in a surprising turn of events, the prosecution team offered Valerie a plea deal. It was an offer that she couldn't refuse. Her 2 murder-for-hire charges were dropped, and she only pled guilty to 1 count of obstruction of justice.
What?
Her sentencing took place in October of 2021. Although the plea deal called for a 5-year sentence, she was only sentenced to 4, with 2.5 already served. In other words, Valerie would be free in only a year and a half. She was able to speak to the court, stating, "I'm apologizing from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe that I allowed myself to get to that place, that dark place." Valerie has since been released from prison. She resigned from her career as a police officer and now works as a personal trainer, still based in Oceanside, New York. Isaiah continues to work his sales job.
So she ruined her life over this. She got lucky to get out. Still lost, I don't know if she still lost her pension or not, but she lost her job. And now she's a personal trainer.
At Caterpillar and lives in the Bronx in New York City. As for John Daruba, he is currently based in Queens, and according to his...
Wait, he moved to the Bronx? He went from Long Island to the Bronx? That's I mean, you can't get much further away than that in New York.
LinkedIn, he has reignited his passion as a self-employed actor.
Self-employed? Oh, hey, he spelled self-employed wrong. That's it?
Bronx in New York City.
That's crazy.
As for
bro.
John Daruba, he is currently based in Queens, and according to his LinkedIn, he has
Oh man, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, what would have made this story better is if she got more time than just 4 years. Um, but it's still somewhat of a happy ending, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was not. I thought she actually killed the husband. I just didn't know how. But turned out that John, whether John held on to the money and thought about it or whatever you want to call it, even if he thought about it for 2 months, at the end of the day, he did the right thing. At the end of the day, he did it right. He was caught up in his old man love, right? But eventually he realized, you know what? I'm with a crazy asshole, and if I do this, there's a good chance that I might get caught with her, and this is not worth it. And eventually he did the right thing. He told the police. One thing I would say about John is that whatever his relationship with, whatever his relationship is with his daughter, it must have been so bad that he made Valerie feel comfortable even bringing up the idea of killing his own daughter. And I don't know, that makes him look like a piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he has the video of him saying, "Oh, Daddy's coming home, and I'm gonna see you." And da, 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 da. Sounds like an ass. He sounds like a piece of shit himself, honestly. You know what I mean? So he doesn't sound that much better than her. Especially if she felt comfortable even asking him if he knew anybody that would be willing to kill somebody. The fact that he was comfortable enough to ask him, that means he get involved in bullshit all the time. It sounds like his life be getting involved in bullshit. So he doesn't sound that great of a person either. Um, but I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. He did the right thing. He got the police involved, and we got a happy ending. It's very rare we get a happy ending video. That was a happy ending video. Oh man, that was crazy, bro. Anyway, man, if you got this far in the video, man, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. You know, we reacting to all types of stuff. Criminal videos. We're gonna start reacting to political videos too, because I've been over the past 2 months been getting into political stuff as far as like just as far as like interests. Like I'm not pushing for any specific side. I just like seeing what's going on because it's very interesting, especially with the things happening in Iran right now with their little revolution they have going on up there, and also what's going on in Minneapolis and all over the country. So I might start reacting to stuff like that. So if you care about stuff like that, feel free to lock in with me, and I'll catch you on the next video.